Perfect. 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 Perfect.
The fuck? There we go. What is going on, everybody? Hey, what's up? Happy Monday to you all. We are now live. This is the final Steve's Kitchen here for the year 2024. The final Steve's Kitchen of the year 2024. And man, what a year it's been in the world of pro wrestling and so much more. You know, a lot's happened this year. A lot has happened. Who would have thought in the year 2024 a diss track would get so many hits on the radio? You know, who would have thought, right? But it happened. It actually happened. But what's going on, everyone? As always, I am Steve. And this is Walter, sitting on his nice done bed, not a wrinkle inside. Look at that, bro. You got the housemaids working double shift. Or do you, Walter? Look at that, bro. Let me find out, bro.
I mean, gotta keep it clean every day. I'm pulling the Meltzer mic. The Meltzer this is the way he holds his mic.
You're pulling a tuna, bro. Just holding the mic.
The tuna.
Well, you need a couch. You gotta sit on the couch, bro. If you can get a couch back, if you get the couch background, can you get a couch background?
I'm in the bed right now.
No, but Dave sits on the couch though, and he goes, "Well,
we'll see. Maybe for 2025 we'll rent it.
Actually, it's very weird. It's very interesting that you mentioned that, but I think that for the most part, it's gonna make a lot of noise, but ticket sales really, that's how he sounds like. That's how he actually sounds like, but I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday, Christmas time. Hope you all got the gifts you wanted. And hopefully you gave your loved ones the good gifts out there and all that stuff. If you can see the background I have right now, yeah, it's one of the gifts that I got. My cousin got me a one of those, what do you call those? The little light projectors, right? Those light.
Something.
So it's basically... So it's funny because it's literally a space dude standing here. So when you turn the lights off, you push a button, his helmet, his lights up in multiple colors, basically. And I have the control literally right here. I have the control right here, basically. And it controls all the colors and stuff. And I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Sleeping with this at night, bro. Let me tell you, bro. It's very very trippy. Very trippy. But I also got this Goku. I got this Goku thing that's just standing on the desk, So there's that too, But what about you, Walty? What gifts did your loved ones give you? And for those that might have not known,
gifts I got was what gifts did I get? Let's see. I got this 2025. Oh, this ain't mine. I thought this was my gift. Sorry.
The what?
It was some earrings. I thought they were mine.
You got your ear pierced, bro? I know you had your ear pierced.
That's why I was confused at first.
You should pierce your ears, bro. You should get them pierced.
We'll see. I'm definitely not wearing those earrings, though.
Get your ear pierced, bro.
I got little gifts, like what I got. I got cologne. I got new wallets.
Okay.
And I got
Ridge. You got the Ridge, bro. You got the Ridge.
Nah, Coach wallet.
Okay,
so not bad. But I also got a jacket and some sweater and sweatpants.
I'm repping the brand, just it's almost that time of the year, bro. It's almost that time of the year, man. Almost that time of the year, Walter. This Saturday, it is Wrestle Kingdom. I don't even know what number it is, but it's Wrestle Kingdom. I think it's 19. I could be wrong on that one, but it is Wrestle Kingdom. And then the night after, it's Wrestle Dynasty, both from the Tokyo Dome. Now, I don't hear much noise. I don't hear that much noise for the Wrestle Kingdom portion. I know the main event is Zack Sabre Jr. and Shota Umino. I know that's the main event. There's not that much noise though. People really. You also got to factor in. A lot of people left, dude. Okada left. We'll mention him. during when we talk about 2024. Osprey left. So there's not that much noise going on right now in New Japan. Tanahashi's retiring next year. There's like literally in 2025, Walter, we're having 2 retirement tours happening. John Cena and Hiroshi Tanahashi.
How fitting.
How, bro? It'd be crazy, bro. Imagine if they both had a match, dude. I'm gonna do this right now. I'm gonna do this. Look, remember a couple years ago, dude? Remember how I predicted that we might be seeing Okada's final Wrestle Kingdom, and everyone laughed at me. Remember?
That was ridiculous.
And it hit though, right? It hit like, yo.
Well, that doesn't count. You made it seem like he was gonna be done, retired. You didn't say he was going to AEW.
No, I said, bro, enjoy it now, cause like, bro, but look, it happened though. He left, and he's in AEW, which we'll get into also in a little bit too. I'm gonna do another crazy prediction. What? We are gonna get John Cena versus Tanahashi. We are gonna the wrestling gods will play, will do its magic, and we're getting the match, bro. We are getting the match.
I'd like to see how that happens, but
you heard it here first. Sure. And you know what? They can do a charity, whatever it may be. Granted, they're both are not, the men's they used to be. They're not the athlete they once were. Let's just tell it like it is. But I see it happening. Man, I gotta go watch a year of New Japan in 5 days, getting ready for Saturday. Man, I gotta binge watch New Japan.
I think he meant to say, I gotta binge watch a year of New Japan. Not me. I'm just gonna catch the playback probably. That's it.
Rest in peace to Raw and Peacock. It's been real. I mean, today's the final week, Peacock. Bro. I guess the playback, honestly, is that what it is? The playback on. And of course, what's up, Alan, the working man? One of our top talents in ATP gaming as well. What's up, guys? Sorry I have been away. Work has been hell, but what a 2024 in wrestling. Yeah, you know what, man? Work has also been crazy. As you know, Walter, I was already dealing with, I had a stomach flu. It turns out, I was just bro. I don't wish it on my enemy. I don't wish it on my enemy. Being stuck in bed on Christmas Day, bro. Christmas Eve. I mean, for us, like, we do Christmas Eve, right? That's what we usually do.
Yeah.
Like, my brother showed up. Him and my mom were on the couch watching the Mariah Carey concert from like 2022 from MSG. They were singing the song. They were singing all the hits, right? I'll be home. All I want for Christmas.
I'm good on that song.
No, but dude, like, I caught clips of it, like, from the concert. Like, everyone, like, were singing it. Dudes, women, kids were singing this shit, dude. Like,
yeah, people are gonna sing it, but it's one thing to be there live, and then.
Yeah, granted, yeah, of course. But bro, it's Mariah Carey. Like, let's be honest. Christmas is her holiday. She is the queen of Christmas. The queen of Christmas.
Yeah, a lot of good financial compensation she gets every year.
Exactly. But be that as it may, I was in bed, sort of fever, stomach just went upset, and yeah, you kind of get the idea. Okay. But be that as it may, a lot went down in the world of wrestling. A lot's happened. And also chime in with your thoughts on the stuff that we're going to be discussing now. Let's get into this. I think it's important, Walter, that we get into the biggest story of the year. This was the biggest story. I don't care what anyone tells you, right? Look, a lot's happened, but this one right here was the biggest story. The Vince McMahon lawsuit that happened.
Of course.
That was, in my opinion, the story of the year. The story of the year, bro. And crazy, bro. It started the year off, dude. So it started when the news came out that Raw was going to Netflix, right? 2025 for all that money that they were going to get, right? And all that stuff, right? Everybody was cool and good. Like, yeah, man, this is huge. Raw on Netflix, finally, right? WWE's going to cover all bases, right? With NXT going to CW and obviously SmackDown staying on USA Network and then Raw going to Netflix. So they're covering their bases. And then the news hits the next day out of nowhere. Like the rug was pulled from everybody with the news that broke out with the Vince McMahon lawsuit of sexual assault and sex trafficking between Vince McMahon, John Laurinaitis, and they were both involved in this lawsuit against former employee Janelle Grand. In a stunning lawsuit, the federal investigation discussed alleged text messages in Vince leaving WWE and TKO were just some of the ongoing events throughout this ever-evolving news story that many may never have a conclusive resolution for those involved. WWE have tried to distance themselves publicly from McMahon, with the former chairman of the company not being mentioned once this last year. Bro, when this happened, dude, when this story broke, what was going through your mind, bro?
Bro, it was just nuts. Just how, I mean, it's like I shouldn't be surprised, but damn, for a legit report to come out like that, like from an actual accuser, is just insane. Like a full detailed report. I mean, it didn't just affect Vince McMahon, it affected all other people. Obviously, John Laurinaitis is canned, and Lesnar. When's the last time he even showed up? So this story just completely changed the whole landscape of the company. Vince was finally officially gone after all this, and yeah, this is huge in like many ways. This is like, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen something like this because it's not like the company just went down after this because
No,
Vince
not
is
like
gone.
that either. It
If
just
anything, they just trying to move on and trying to create a new chapter under a new regime.
yeah, and that's the thing. Like
Yeah.
they're again, like business for them is booming right now, clearly, as it's never been. I want to believe since the Attitude Era, right? This is how long like business has been booming. They're making all this money, hand over fist. They're selling out arenas everywhere. Like Raw right now is sold out in Houston, right?
Banger after banger after.
Right now, Sheamus and Luger are brawling. It's a never-ending thing. Be that as it may,
they put on some pretty good matches. So.
They have absolutely. Yeah, we got to get Sheamus on ATP gaming. We got to get him in ATP gaming for real.
We got to get Drew there.
We got to get him in ATP gaming, yo. Him and Drew, yo. Him and Okada. Oh, bro, yo. I think if there's someone that could beat Pat Mahomes, I think it's Sheamus, dude. Sheamus give him a run for his money, bro. I do think. But be that as it may, back to the case here, right? All this is happening, and then this news breaks, right? And I'll never forget, bro, like having people who know that I watch wrestling come up to me, hey man, what's going on with Vince, bro? I heard what happened with the lawsuit. It's disgusting. And then the whole the lawsuit, like the what do you call it? Like the filing came out, right? Of the lawsuit. And some of the stuff that was said was very, very graphical. I guess it was Vince squatting down and shitting on her face and still clapping them cheeks with the thing on her face. Yeah, bro. Like sharing her with John Laurinaitis, sharing photos with staff people from WWE. How he literally was going to set up her and Brock Lesnar, and that never happened, and all this stuff. And again, because we haven't even heard from Brock. Like Brock was supposed to be in the Rumble, and then we got Braun Breaker.
Yeah, and it worked out for Braun, clearly.
Yeah, it did. It worked out for him.
Doing pretty good.
Exactly. But needless to say, it's just one of those things where now the company distanced themselves from Vince. TKO said, "Hey, Vince will never come back. He will never come back." And the big question is, and again, now it's right now it's still an ongoing trial as we speak. The government is getting involved too, and who's to say, right? Does he serve time? Considering who won, in November,
That definitely
and
helps this case to not be in
and
jail.
and also who's in who in particular is involved in all that stuff, with that campaign. And it's just one of those things right now, bro, where yeah, man, it's crazy. It's just insane. But that was for real one of the biggest story, bro. And you're gonna hear more of it. And you know what? I don't even think we'll get a conclusion in 2025. There will not be a conclusion at all, in my opinion, in the year 2025. But we'll see how that one pans out. Moving on to the next story here. We have here, Walter, Cody Rhodes finishing his story at WrestleMania 40. Many people will tell you, Walter, this was the match of the year. I think this was, for me, the match of the year. For the simple fact, dude, that it had so much emotion. A lot of emotion. They got you at every single... Yeah, granted, it was overbooked, right? But there's a lot of stuff that went down with this main event of WrestleMania. Because at one point, we were not going to get this main event. If you remember, The Rock returned in 2024, right? And he joined the board of directors and he basically lobbied for a WrestleMania match with Roman Reigns. If you remember that episode of SmackDown, right? Cody's in the ring after winning the Rumble. He says, I will take that title from you, but it won't be at WrestleMania. And The Rock came out. And they had a big reaction. Like, yeah, Rock is back, right? Even though prior to this, Rock did cut that promo on Raw where he talked about how he was hungry. Should he sit at the bar? Should he sit in the booth, right? Or should he sit at the head of the table? Hinting, yeah, we're going to get this match, right? But then you see it happen, right? Like Rock shows up, he hugs Cody. And Cody, we all know, does not put on a good poker face at all. Does not. Like the look on his face, like, bro, you would have thought, dude, someone took Brandy away from him and gave her the best 1 hour of her life.
And it really affected him. Besides the poker face, like also the fans, obviously, they sort of made a change in terms of this because the fans just reacted to Rock positively the whole time. Who would have had Rock and Roman this year?
Yeah.
So,
and for the most part, I think, Rock realized, yeah, look, man, I thought I was going to do something good here. Clearly, it's not the case. The fans don't want me. They want Cody. You remember the hashtag "We Want Cody"? You saw everyone online losing their mom. We had Dave LaGreca from Busted Open. Also, in his pink bathrobe, talking about Cody.
Yeah,
and it worked. And it worked.
Still worked out because we got heel Rock, final boss dude. Rock, easily one of the most interesting Rock phases in who knows how many years.
Oh, dude, what? We got heel Rock, dude. We got heel Rock, dude. Let me see if I can load up the picture. I don't know what happened. I had it here earlier. I thought I had it. Bear with me here, Walter. Okay, you still hear me, right? You still hear me?
I hear you.
For whatever reason, it's acting up right now. But yeah, dude, like, yo, we had final boss Rock, dude. For the one time, dude. One time, right? Like dude, like, it's not loading up, but you get the idea, right? We
get the idea. Yes, we got final boss. You could just imagine him with his fake championship. Yes.
his Brahma Bull Championship, his
Right.
fucking his iced out chains, right?
Yep. The best.
Versace, right? And then we got them again. We got all this right. The fucking the press conference in Vegas, right? With Rollins, he got involved too, and just this whole thing of just Rock and Cody, where Rock beat the fuck out of Cody in Chicago in the rain in his fucking tour bus, right? And calling out Mama Rhodes, Mama Rhodes, Mama Rhodes, Mama Rhodes. Where you at, Mama Rhodes? And whipping Cody. Cody's a bloody mess. And then we got 2 matches at WrestleMania. We got Rock in it teaming up with Roman Reigns. For a moment there, Roman Reigns looked like Solo Sikoa next to Rock. That's what he felt like. He felt like Solo Sikoa around the Rock. Right? And we had that tag team match where if Rock and Roman won, it'll be basically bloodline rules at WrestleMania on night 2. Anything goes. And Cody would have been fucked. And then we got the night 2 match, and again, just the story itself, right? All the legends that came out, right? First, we had Jimmy Uso show up, then Jey Uso to make the save. We had Solo Sikoa showing up. John Cena made the save. It was supposed to be The Rock came out after, and he had that stare down with Cena, right? That stare down with John Cena that, it took you back to 2013, 2028. How about 2008, 2012? I'm sorry, bro. I'm all over the place right now.
The future.
Steve of the future, y'all. takes you back to those years, right? Of 2013, 2012, right?
Yeah.
He takes him out.
Lifetime.
Yes. Oh, we were there for that one. Ugh.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy, bro? As we get older, I may not be a fan of that WrestleMania, but you learn to appreciate, like, you know what, man? I was there for that, bro. I was
always gonna appreciate that Mania. Come on,
your first Mania.
Can't really.
My first Mania too, yeah. But I don't. Again, like, we also got Punk versus Taker out of that. Like, come on. But also we had the Undertaker show up. He chokeslammed The Rock. And again, dude, it goes back to what I was saying, emotion. You had Samantha Irvin crying, announcing Cody as the winner.
Yeah.
You had Cole and freaking Pat McAfee in tears. Well, mostly Michael Cole, for the most part. Bawling his eyes out.
Yeah, like you said, match full of emotion, easily. Yeah, to me, because you could say it's overbooked, but I think everything played its role perfectly. Like, everything happened organically to me. Like, it just felt like everything flowed so well, and a lot of drama was in it. Everything, storytelling, even match wise, like, and ring wise, it was still pretty good too. And sucked that Tribal Chief lost, but booking wise, I guess for the people, the right person won. So it worked out for Cody finally getting his moment. That's like a memorable WrestleMania match moment. It might not be everyone's cup of tea, like in terms of the winner, but it's definitely a defining moment, especially because it was the 40th WrestleMania, and the stuff after that also. It's like basically you can't. It's something that you're not gonna forget. 39, they had a great match, but the finish, the year after, that's what everyone's gonna remember the most.
Yeah. And I'll never forget, bro. I'm watching this, bro, and it's like, yo, it's actually the thing, right? Like, here's Cody Rhodes, right? I think a few years ago, like, if I would have told you, bro, like, yo, when Cody, remember when he hit the throne with the sledgehammer at that Double or Nothing 2020, it was in 2019, right?
Yeah.
If I told you that, yo, man, Cody and Roman are gonna main event, Cody's winning the title at WrestleMania years later, you would not believe me. Like, hell no. There's no way this is happening. There's no way.
Cody, from a long time ago, Stardust or even Indie Cody, If you told me he was going back to the Fed and doing all this, yeah, right.
No, not only that, but he comes back and he keeps the theme song. He keeps the theme song.
He keeps the gimmick. He keeps everything.
Even that terrible tattoo.
He's the American Nightmare from the
They're marketing this fucking tattoo. And it's selling, and t-shirts are selling like hotcakes. Not only that, but he's bringing back the Winged Eagle belt for one night. And here's another guy who's joining us right now. Oh my goodness, he is one of our investors. He's also had an amazing year as well. Let's tell it like it is. He's had an amazing year because starting this Wednesday, you guys can start watching AEW Dynamite and on Saturdays, AEW Collision, not only on TBS and TNT, but you can also watch and stream on Max. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us now, he is El Presidente of AEW, the Jacksonville Jaguars, Fulham FC, the two-time Wrestling Observer, Booker of the Year, the one, the only, Mr. Tony Khan. Tony, how are you, sir?
I'm doing good, Steve. Thanks for asking. Yes, what a successful big year for AEW in 2024 and 2025. Looks like it's going to be one of the greatest years of all time for AEW.
It's funny that we're going to get to AEW in a little bit on the list here. But
well, I see on the thumbnail you have CM Punk. Let me guess, you're going to talk about his little shoot interview that he had with that piece of shit. I could say Ariel Helwani.
Well, if you notice too, Mr. Khan, we also got AEW on Max. We got Mercedes Moné. We got Okada.
We had one of the biggest free agent signings of all time. We had one of the best free agent classes come in, and Will Ospreay, Kazuchika Okada, and Mercedes Moné.
Well, you be in Japan, Mr. Khan, this weekend, next weekend coming up for Wrestle Kingdom.
Steve, stop asking stupid questions, man. Come on. That should be your New Year's resolution in 2025, Steve. No more trolling.
Walt, was this a trolling question?
No, wait, are you really going to be? Yeah, I'm actually curious. Are you going to be there?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe you should tune in and find out.
What? I am not being.
Well, the good thing now about the
I'm not going to be awake at that time.
Well, the good thing about it being on New Japan, we can watch it later in the day.
Yes.
Or it's on the weekend, guys. You can watch it and then enjoy New Japan Pro Wrestling.
And if I'm wearing the hood, I want to thank the folks from New Japan for sending this over.
Sending it.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they sent this over.
Steve, did they send it in at ProWrestlingTees.com after you paid $40 for it?
It was a gift. Let's just say from the good folks of Shinya Pro Res. But Mr. Khan, I hope you had a wonderful holiday as well. Hope you had with the family. I hope you did. Hope it was a good
always a wonderful holiday, Steve. Like, what's with these pleasuries? I want to talk about something on your list, and you're over here trying to kiss ass like always.
Well, okay. We'll talk about this. AEW signing Mercedes Moné. That's right. AEW signed one of the biggest female stars in the world.
Yeah.
That's right. They also brought in, of course, Will Ospreay. They also brought in Okada, right? But this one, again, they brought in Mercedes Moné. AEW have made multiple big name signings over the years. And in 2024, Mercedes Moné was undoubtedly the highest profile arrival. This took place on AEW Dynamite's Big Business live from TD Garden Arena as she made her debut, right? Calling herself the CEO, right? And since that moment, she's gone on to have these amazing matches like she did, at World's End this past Saturday with Chris Statlander. She went on to not only hold the TBS championship, which she's currently holding, but she went on to become a champ, as Conor McGregor would say, and hold currently to the New Japan Strong Women's Championship. And who knows, coming out of Wrestle Dynasty, it might be strap season. She might be Mercedes 3 belts.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest signings in AEW history and women's wrestling history. We really set the market with her coming to All Elite Wrestling, and I'm very proud of what she's done. I know there's a lot of discourse, but those are from the trolls like Steve that just like to question.
I'm praising this right now. I just said they had a good
You
match.
read some PR piece that we wrote. What are you talking about?
I was told to read this. I was told.
Yeah, no, these are not from Steve's words. I know you guys think of Mercedes. You guys are always hard on her, and a lot of people are hard on her. But
Walter, we hard on Mercedes, Walter.
We have to be hard on Mercedes. She's one of the highest paid female wrestlers in the business. We gotta critique her. And honestly, it hasn't really been all that to me. You know that hurts
Walter,
to say.
how can we say that it's not been all that? I think it's been one of the greatest acquisitions in wrestling history.
Business wise, what has she done?
She's done a lot business wise for AEW.
Hey, Mr. Khan, have you seen this thing on social media? These teasers online right now? Ooh.
What teasers? What's that?
About to be something that happened today on the Monday show.
Thanks for showing me, Steve. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, okay. Okay. No problem.
How about this good women's match we got going on right now?
What are you talking about, man? We got Tony Khan here. Come on, man. We got the great Tony Khan.
You're wasting your time watching Raw. You should be more focused about some of the great things AEW did.
Look at the Alan, the working man. Hey, Mr. Khan, I love what you did with the Death Riders becoming the 2024 NWO.
Thank you, Alan. And that's not really the inspiration of the Death Riders, but that's a really high praise that you gave the Death Riders. And
exactly, Hollywood.
That's a praise or insult.
Hollywood, John Moxley. You know what I mean? Hollywood, John Moxley. Some would say the outsiders would be Pac and Claudio will be the outsiders. I mean, technically, they're all outsiders, technically, when you think about it. But be that as it may.
Well, Wheeler Yuta is an AEW original.
I already carried their coffee, but why
you have to say that about Wheeler Yuta?
If we are talking wrestling overall, Mercedes Moné has been the most
overhyped. I disagree. I read this statement. I disagree heavily. I think she's been one of the greatest wrestlers that we've had in AEW. You look at the matches that she's produced; she's done such a great job.
Well, not all.
What metric are we looking at that Mercedes has been a bust?
I would say the match at All In with Britt Baker.
No, I said metric, Steve. Metric.
I prefer to match wise. I would say that one, but outside of that, she has had great matches in AEW, and hell, even in New Japan Strong, and hell, but it's just I think again, overall, she's look. Put it this way, Mr. Khan. I don't think people may have realized this, but the match that she had on Saturday. I think it was the first women's match in AEW history to go over 20 minutes.
Listen, a lot of people need to understand. I know people are going to use ticket sales and ratings and say, oh, well, she's not doing this. Guys, it's only been like 8 months. What do you expect from someone in 8 months?
I think people just want magisterial, they want just awesomeness. And it takes time, it takes time.
Exactly. Rome wasn't built in a day. Rome wasn't built in a day. Yes, Steve. It wasn't.
It was not. And Fulham's success as well wasn't built in a day either. It's taking time. And look what you guys are at right now in the Premier League. Amazing stuff right now.
Yeah, and that'll be the Jaguars next year in 2025 when Trevor Lawrence is healthy. We get another good top draft pick. Oh, by the way, Walter, sorry about your Giants. That was funny.
What do you mean? They got to win.
No, it's funny that you guys were trying to get that number one pick and you guys kind of bombed it.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. I saw that Drew Lock had 5 total touchdowns. When's the last time Trevor Lawrence did that?
Trevor Lawrence did that his rookie year.
Rookie year? How long has he been in the league for? Like 4.
Well, that was a great talk, guys. Thank you guys so much for talking about AEW. I'm so glad that you guys are somewhat supporters of AEW. I really do think that most of the time you guys are Yeah, you guys are mostly with Triple H. Let's be
No,
real.
Not even.
Not even. Put it this way, Mr. Khan. Put it this way. Me and Walter went to Las Vegas 2 years, a year, was it a year ago or so, for Double or Nothing with
Yeah,
Chase.
and aren't you going to Las Vegas again for WrestleMania?
We went this year for Full Gear. We did also Grand Slam.
No, the same show that you fell asleep at. And Grand Slam. Remember, every week I was coming on here telling you guys to buy your tickets, and you guys had to buy the tickets at the cheapest price.
But we were there.
What's wrong with that?
We were there. Hell,
You guys are not showing the real support. You're not showing the real support.
I flew to Chicago 3 years ago for the first Forbidden Door. Remember that?
Steve, I took a shit 3 years ago. Do you think I'm going to remember that?
Hey, look, man, I was there, okay? I was there at the first Forbidden Door, okay?
Oh, wow, that's a fitting name for all the virgins out there, the Forbidden Door, because that's the one thing they'll never see.
Well, sorry.
Pissed him off.
That's enough, Steve. I'm done playing around with you. I'm gonna leave.
Wait, Mr. Khan,
no.
Mr. Khan, come back. Oh, in the mud. Hey, Mr. Khan, what happened to Rampage? Oh,
No.
I say
That
what?
has now come to a finale.
It's Joe for Rampage.
Is the hashtag AEW Rampage after it? Like, no one's watching that, dude.
Yeah.
Stop.
And now that statement became a reality. No one's
it
watching
became
that.
a reality. It did. It did become a reality. But we were talking about Mercedes, and look, man, I know not many people are into Mercedes Moné. Look, but when the bell rings, at times she can go, and good for her, man. She got Tony Khan to get her the bag. You can't hate on that. Cannot hate on that.
There's no hating on it. What she did was the most logical thing to do. Yes, you took the money. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But
Of course not.
I'm just not that invested in her. Yeah, recently you've had some good matches, but
Yeah.
I mean, it just she's not. How do I say it? There's not that growth in the women's division that people are claiming that there is. Okay, she's showcased more because she's popular and they're paying her a lot of money. So yeah, they're gonna have her in almost every pay-per-view. But what has it really done business-wise? You call it big business. Ratings haven't went up. I mean, who's really benefited from this Mercedes signing? Really? Camille certainly hasn't.
No.
So
But you know what though, Walter? Put it this way.
probably Statlander.
She
the
got
only one,
Anna, she got Anna Jay.
Yeah.
She gave Anna Jay her best match in AEW.
right.
put it
Yeah.
that
So
way.
she's done some good, but not to the point where it's gonna elevate them in the long run. Like, what's Anna Jay gonna do after this? Come on. What is Chris Statlander gonna do after this?
Good question. Time will tell. Time will tell. But let's move on with this, Walter. Also, what happened this year was the big announcement, Walter. Let me go back to the Steve's Kitchen. Go back here real quick. Here we go. What also happened this year, Walter, was the big announcement of, before we do that, though, before we get into that, though, I want to talk about this real quick. John Cena. He announced that he will be retiring in 2025. We'll see his retirement tour. He announces at Money in the Bank. So for the second year now, John Cena made a surprise at Money in the Bank. And at the time of announcing, he'll be officially retiring, but not until 2025 after retirement tour. We'll see multiple and his last Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, and WrestleMania at the very least. So look, man, I look forward to 2025 to see the tour of John Cena. I know Raul will be at MSG, I think, in March. I'm pretty sure he'll be there. I'm gonna try to go to that one. Even though I'm gonna see him in Vegas for the most part. I'm gonna see him in Vegas, right? It's just one of those things too, bro. When you think of Cena, right? Like for years, we used to hate on the guy. Remember? We used to crap on the guy, say he sucks, he's this, he's that, and you look, you know, you fast forward now all these years, right? When he shows up, you appreciate, you remember how special he was. Granted, I'm
Yeah,
not saying
absolutely.
his matches might not have been everyone's cup of tea, but damn, bro, when it was a big time match, dude, he stepped up, bro. He fucking
Yeah.
stepped up.
It's just not, in terms of the matches and stuff, like he's just someone that you could always rely on, I guess, for in terms of anything, like any storyline, he'll be there. He'll try to make it work. His work ethic's unquestioned. So that's one thing we're definitely gonna miss. Yeah, was there some backstage politics going around with certain booking decisions? Maybe. Like maybe it wasn't all on Cena, but he had the power to not do certain things like, beat up the Nexus and all that. But besides that, he's been great. It's been a little better now because we were getting too much Cena at one point. That's why we hated him. That's why we didn't fuck with him anymore.
You want him to go
But
away.
but this part-time Cena was a little more refreshing, better. That's why people appreciate him more. And now
Of
they're gonna
course.
appreciate him more because he's retiring. But he's gonna have a full-time run in his last year, which is pretty cool, because we haven't seen that in a while, even though we didn't like it last time. Maybe it's obviously gonna be a change this time because they're gonna try to book this like this they're gonna try to book this as the best Cena run in his whole career.
Of course,
And
they
he's gonna
are
face new people.
new people. And again, I think this the way this goes, him getting to number 17. But before
Right.
he does that, the one thing he needs to do is get a win. I'm not talking tag team. He needs to win a singles match.
And which he's gonna have to, yeah.
Motherfucker has not won a singles match since I think 2018. It's been that long, bro. It's been that long. So
Have to do it now.
yes, I think him winning the Rumble.
It's too predictable.
It
I don't think he's
is.
winning it. He could win a chamber, maybe.
There's
He's
talks of him.
advertised for that.
Talks of him and Cody at WrestleMania.
I'll pass on that.
I
'Cause I
mean,
feel like
I would have.
he's
Again,
not gonna
here's the
beat
thing.
Cody.
Here's the thing. Again, are you saying this as someone who's watching it from home or potentially like Here's the thing. If you're watching it from home, yeah, I get why you would say nah. But if you're there live at the
Yeah,
stadium,
but he's not gonna beat Cody. That's not. We all know what's gonna happen.
maybe that could be his first attempt, and it just comes up short.
It could, and they
And
could
then-
try to make it as realistic as possible. But
Yeah, I would say honestly, here's the thing. I want him to win the title, and then have his send off finally, like his swan song with Randy Orton.
I actually want that at Mania. I do
Him
want
and-
Orton
him and-
Cena. They need to finally have their Mania match. I'm like the opposite. I think the world title run could go past Mania. Like that world title, like chase for it. That could be past Mania. I know people want it now, but you act like he's not gonna have another shot. Like he could have shots whenever he wants. And I'm thinking maybe near SummerSlam time, he could go for the belt and probably he should definitely win 17. And sorry, Gunther, you're gonna just have to lose to Cena
or Punk or
or
CM
Punk,
Punk.
whoever it is. So whoever's that world heavyweight champion, because it's not gonna be. It could be the WWE title. I doubt it. I think Cody and whoever he's gonna feud with is probably gonna just have something separate. Cena's gonna go for that new world title.
We'll see. But something to look forward to 2025. Again, is to see him wrestle the new guys,
Yeah.
the new talent, old faces. We'll see. Also, another thing that happened this year, I just mentioned this, but I'm going to mention it again here. Raw live on Netflix. WWE signed a multi-year deal with Netflix. Netflix will be the new home for Raw, and they will be building WWE have been building their move, basically the streaming services. right? The new TV deal for Monday Night Raw was the biggest talking point, but it was a big shock when it was announced that the show would be heading off TV for the first time ever and moving to Netflix platform. It will be a multi-billion-dollar deal that will see Raw move in the US, move over in the US, but all WWE programming will move for international viewers. The network, the WWE network, officially came to an end in December of 2024. And come 2025, WWE will enter a brand new era. So basically, if you live internationally, everything for you will be on Netflix. From what I'm gathering from this. For us, though, in the US, we're just getting Raw on Netflix.
So we're still under the Peacock deal.
We're still under the Peacock deal.
Yeah.
So,
Damn, but WWE Network, it sucks that it went away like that. I thought it was actually, to me, I liked it. I did like the service.
Cena needs to break Flair's record and win the IC title and finally become a Grand Slam. He's already a Grand Slam
I don't know if
champion.
he's gonna do all that.
He's already a Grand Slam, though.
You know, they don't recognize the Grand Slam champion if you don't win the IC title. Yeah, you got the US title, but you know how they are. You know how picky
I just think he's bigger than it's above him. But I get what you're saying.
Think about it. Sheamus, no, that's a Sheamus accolade. I don't think Cena needs that. Cena needs 17. I'd rather see him win title number 17.
It's on Punk's feet right now, yeah.
Oh, some mids.
Yeah, it looks
some mids.
Oh, some respect on the mids, Walter. Come on, bro.
No, I'm respecting. I'm just saying it's some mids. I don't even know what colorway that is.
I work out in mids. Yeah,
I have mids.
I work out in
them
mids.
on. Oh, I have mids right here.
My gym shoes, bro. Some of my gym shoes, bro. But that's one of the big news. Again, it starts next Monday, bro. Who would have thought, right? Rollins and Punk closes Raw in the US, bro. Who the fuck would have thought, bro?
I mean, that's only fitting to close out on the USA Network. Finally, watch it on Netflix. Not have to worry about turning on the damn TV for the USA Network stream or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, that's for SmackDown now.
Yes. Moving on here. Say his name, Walter, and he'll appear. That's right.
Oh, man.
Joe Henry appeared on NXT, right? WWE began working with other promotions. So if you notice, WWE has started working with the likes of Pro Wrestling Noah, Marigold, right? For, the Joshi promotion in Japan. Noah, which is the Japanese promotion in Japan. Matter of fact, Omos right now is in Japan right now.
I saw.
Big Omos, man, living it up in Japan right now, bro. About to kill it out there. And also, they are murking each other. My goodness. Oh, my God. I'm about to watch this later.
See the playback, yeah.
Yes. But
YouTube video.
The big one that happened in 2024, and this one I thought I would never see. That is WWE working together with TNA. TNA Wrestling. Now, granted, it's through NXT. It's NXT and TNA, but nevertheless, it's still WWE. Think about it, right? TNA wrestlers appeared on NXT, and some of the NXT wrestlers competed in TNA. You gotta remember, right? Like, you got Joe Henry showing up on NXT. That was huge in itself because he got to wrestle for the NXT Championship at NXT PLE. The first TNA contracted talent to main event in NXT PLE in a WWE ring. We also had Jordan Grace grace us with her press. See what I did there? In NXT. Wrestled for the women's championship, came up short against Roxanne Perez. But still, also factoring in, Roxanne Perez, Jordan Grace, Jordan Grace also appeared in the Women's Rumble, right? In the beginning of the year. And we also seen the likes of the Rascals showing up, and that started the feud between Zachary Wentz and freaking who's this guy? Fucking hell. Wesley. There you go, Wesley. started their program as well. Hell, I think there was an episode. There was an episode when freaking, oh my goodness, I'm having a fucking brain freeze right now. Alexander Hammerstone showed up on NXT as well. There was that episode a while back. And at the same time for NXT, look, you know, were you expecting some for the TNA side? Were you expecting some big NXT names showing up on TNA? Not quite. Not quite. That wasn't going to happen. Like, don't expect to see Trick Williams show up. Don't expect to see, you know,
Well, you
fucking,
never know.
you know, but you don't know. But still, though, don't people were expecting that in return, and no, they got like freaking the lower tier talent showing up on TNA. And don't get me wrong, they got the rep time, right? You know, they got the reps in, they got the experience, and good for them, right? But it kind of lets you know, like, yeah, look, man, WWE is still the A side in this situation. That's all said and done. So there was that also. But anything you want to mention about this, bro? Like anything you want to?
Yeah, it's good for them, for WWE finally, you know, working with other companies. It doesn't hurt, you know. Yeah, they have the advantage all the time when it comes to these partnerships, but you know, for TNA, yeah, they're not the same as they used to be, but it's still a good partnership. If anything, I think it did help TNA. You know, live attendance wise, they're doing pretty solid for what, you know. I've heard like all these shows they do uh, around the country now. I'm not saying they're sellouts, but I know they're good attendance. So maybe it is helping them. But Joe Hendry, that was nice. It was nice to feature him on NXT, and he's definitely going to be in WWE sometime soon. So overall, that was a nice little run that they had with him. I don't know what he's doing now. But, yeah.
Well, he's about to wrestle for the world title. I think at their Genesis pay-per-view coming up.
Oh, is he actually going to win this time?
That's the word going around too, that he's going to win, and that he's going to be showing up at the Rumble with the title. So there's that too. So that should be fun. That should be fun when that happens. You still hear me, right?
I hear you.
All right, because I broke you. There you go.
Yeah, please.
Gotta love that. Gotta love it. Raw will be 3 hours again. SmackDown starting Friday will always be 3 hours long. My God, don't get me started. God help us all. God be with us all. Holy shit. Let's move on here. Let's move on. We already did bring up Mercedes, so let's talk about another big thing that happened in 2024. That is AEW announcing their big TV deal. We've been hearing about this for so long, right? Like the big TV deal, right? The big TV deal. What's gonna be about this, right? And we knew about it. We knew it was gonna be with Max, right? You're just waiting for them to finally just mention this, like, yeah, break the news already. And they finally did. It took some time. But AEW finally announced a new deal. And then, yes, they'll be remaining with TBS and TNT, but also AEW will be moving over to Max as well on the streaming, right? AEW's programming is moving to Max in 2025 in a deal that was announced over this year, giving AEW the largest deal ever for a professional wrestling company not named WWE. AEW weekly shows will be simulcast on TV and on Max, with the promotion joining WWE in bringing the biggest professional wrestling show to a streaming service, showcasing big change in the future of the business. Who to say, Ray, like other companies decide to follow suit and join a streaming site? Like, imagine if TNA wants to go to, like, I don't know, like Prime.
They have their own streaming type of thing.
Yeah, they do, but I'm just saying though, like, should they decide to, like, let's say, for example, Prime Video wants to acquire Impact on a weekly basis.
Impact. Come on, man.
I'm just saying. I'm just throwing an example, okay?
That ain't happening. The only reason why this is happening is because they have a good deal with Warner, and it makes sense. It makes sense.
It ain't happening.
It's not happening. Come on,
Be real. Okay. I'll just throw an example. I'm not saying that, but let's throw an example. Okay, Hulu. Imagine if TNA hits Hulu.
Nah.
All right.
Timu. Oh, not Timu. What's it called? Tubi.
Pluto TV. Pluto TV.
Pluto TV. Something like that. Definitely
Disney,
I know.
Disney Plus.
Disney
Plus.
But no, this is good for AEW. You know, having the library on Max, I'm definitely gonna catch back some old episodes and some old pay-per-view events.
Back when they
The
were
good
really-
old days. Back when it was interesting to watch. So it's gonna be great. And also, I guess, you know, sometimes you can catch it live just on Max. Don't have to really put it on TV and load up the app. So it's nice convenience. And you know, it's a good deal for AEW, and they got a good TV deal in general. So, but now the hard part is you got to maintain. You got to somehow keep the viewers. How do I say it? You got to increase the viewers as well, not just maintain, because you can't just decrease viewers like this and then expect new TV deals all the time.
Yeah. Also in 2024, Bryan Danielson captured the AEW World Championship in Wembley Stadium against Swerve Strickland. And it was huge because, like, again, just like the Cody match, it was emotion. It was emotion. They had that video package on Dynamite with that song. You good about your mic, bro?
What?
You having trouble with pushing the button, like playing with it. You good with the mic?
You good?
Okay. I see you working the Melter gimmick. Okay, with the mic. Okay. Yeah, so you know, here he goes to Wembley against Swerve Strickland, who, let's be honest, Swerve Strickland also had a good 2024. Right? And the story is, can Bryan, you know, can he do it, right? In front of his family. You know, the match itself for what it was a good match. You know, Bryan Danielson, in the eyes of a lot of people, he is their GOAT. I will say this, you know, if pro wrestling was real, I would have Bryan Danielson representing the US. He's a good representation. But that being said, again, you have that moment of him celebrating there in the ring with the title. His family's there, the confetti. I know he did say this was probably bigger than him winning the title at WrestleMania. I get why he would say that, though, because, again, his family was there. His kids were there. And this got people so angry. Oh, really? How could you say that? This and that. I enjoyed both. Let me be clear that I enjoyed both. You know, but this was huge for Bryan. Captured another world title, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people are probably like, "What? Does he really need it?" I feel like he did. Like, you know, he's been with the company for 3 years now, from 2021. Like, yeah, he doesn't need it, but it made sense, especially for his story. I wish he won it sooner, because at the same time, yeah, the story paid off, but did it really, like, was there anything? The aftermath was just,
Yeah, that's the thing,
it was
too. Like,
kind of lame.
you
It was
also got-
kind of lame.
Yeah, you guys also understand, too, like, Bryan won the title, and you knew, like, yo, look, it wasn't gonna be a long-term thing. It was gonna be a short-term thing.
Yeah,
Don't
I didn't
expect
realize
Bryan.
that short.
Yeah, you guys got to factor in Bryan needed neck surgery. He's trying to avoid it, though.
Oh,
He's trying to
man.
get, but that's the thing, too. Here's the thing about it, too. Keep this in mind. Bryan Danielson is also one of the greatest souls you'll ever see, bro. Here's a guy who doesn't politic. Because, be honest, if it was up to Bryan, he would have not won the title. He would have lost, gone off into the sunset, right? Do stem cell, get neck surgery, whatever the fuck. I know he's trying to avoid surgery. He's trying to avoid it,
Trying to avoid it, but
but he needs
I
it.
mean,
Like, bro, I'm
he's not
sorry.
even out. He's not even wrestling right now. What are you avoiding? Just do the damn surgery.
That's what I'm saying. But the problem is, if he gets the surgery, that's it.
Yeah, he's gonna be out for a year, basically. Something like
And
that.
even factoring in too, like, he's also, you know, he also wants to work behind the scenes. I know Tony said, should something ever happen to him, He wants AEW to be ran by Brian.
Oh no.
But outside of that, like, bro, man, yeah, the guy Tony put the belt on a guy that needed surgery. Yo, TK has balls. Crypto Arena. Y'all think they sell? They're gonna go there for
Hey,
Revolution.
I think they could put a decent they're gonna tarp off some of the arena for sure.
Yeah, you also got to
Wow.
factor into like it's a pay-per-view. And it's
Yeah,
also
they'll drop,
it's
they'll
a
drop close
major
to 10K, maybe more.
and it's a good market. It's a good market. So
Yeah.
whenever the pay-per-views, they always tend to, like, for example, when me and Walter went to Prudential, right, for Full Gear, it was a good crowd, right? It wasn't like nothing bad.
pretty
Oh my
good.
good big crowd. Granted, to be fair, it's the tri-state area. It's a good market. You have people from Philadelphia showing up, New York, Connecticut. What's up, Walter? And so on and so forth. LA is a good market for wrestling. Now, granted, do I see people? You also got to factor in WrestleMania is around the corner. So we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. But yeah, y'all watching the ending of Raw. I have to watch it back because we're doing the show. But I heard from Romeo that they were literally murking each other on the microphone. So, my goodness. Yeah. Let's move on here. Let's move on. Also, it happened in 2024. We had CM Punk injuring himself. He returned at the Rumble, right? He returned at the Rumble match, and he got injured following a Future Shock DDT. He tore his tricep, and he spent over half of the year out of the ring. But this also led to probably the feud of the year as well between him and Drew McIntyre. Because this literally was the best case scenario for Drew McIntyre. When you think about it, this was best case scenario for Drew McIntyre. Because, yeah, he healed it up, right? We got the I prayed for this and it happened, right? Drew sold all the merchandise of him ruining CM Punk WrestleMania main event plans. Because remember, the plan was for have Punk and Rollins go at it at WrestleMania for the title. And that would have probably main evented night one. Had Rock never returned. But that would have been probably night one main event. And you have not got an argument for me. Like, yeah, let's do that. Right? And then we saw all those skits of Drew McIntyre being a troll, right? Going in his home gym, working on his triceps while playing Cry Me a River. Hell, bro, we even got this picture from this. Him taking a photo with Jack Perry. Him taking a photo with Jack Perry because of this as well. Oh, look at we got a double treat here. But first off, we're joined by the good brother here,
Yes.
the one, the only Romeo. What's going on, brother?
What up?
And we're joined here by our childhood favorite. He is the other investor here in the ATP network. He is a multi-time world heavyweight champion, WWE Hall of Famer, the COO of the WWE. He's your friend, our friend. He is the current reigning and defending Wrestling Observer Booker of the Year, and maybe one more time, by the way this is going, the one, the only Mr. Paul Levesque, Triple H. Good sir, how are you? How was your holidays?
Well, Steve, holidays were great. And of course, Monday Night Raw just ended. I hope all you guys watched and you guys are going to do the Raw rundown tomorrow.
It's in the plan. It's in the plan. I have to rewatch most of the show, but from the looks of it,
Why would you admit that?
hey, man, I'm honest. I'm honest, Steve, y'all. I'm honest, Steve.
Yeah. That's why your name's Heel Steven. It makes sense now. What a mark.
Look at this. She writes, great job, Mr. H. I'm hyped for Netflix.
Yeah, that's all you guys should be. I mean, let's be real here. No one does what we do. I mean, everyone tries to do what we do, but every single time we just set the bar. When you think the bar is already high, we just raise it 10 times level.
Triple H, I am pissed. Can I tell you why?
Are you upset, Romeo? I'm pretty sure it's something you read from Meltzer or something.
No. You changed the Judgment Day's music to some garbage. What was that?
Listen, we had to deal with Alter Bridge when Edge was here, and now he's not here. So, Edge, WWE Hall of Famer.
Adam Copeland?
I know him as Edge, but yeah, sure. By the way, that's funny. That's funny. Edge and Mox. That's funny.
That's like something you would have seen on Smack. Well, not really, because Edge would have been retired, but still, yeah, very funny.
That guy hates the Shield. He loves putting the Shield in that maneuver with the part of the chair. He's done it to all three.
Yeah. We did a lot for that guy, and now he's doing that. Good for him.
Yes, he is. Alan writes here, do you guys think Mox will lose the title to Adam Copeland, aka Edge, or will they swerve us and have Christian Cage leave, that being Christian, Mr. Levesque, leave Revolution? That is their next pay-per-view, by the way, Mr. Levesque, as champion.
Paul, I apologize that we're putting AEW questions on screen. But
No.
He is a member of the channel.
It's fine. If I know Edge better than anyone, he'll definitely politic his way to at least being considered.
Okay. You know what? Edge.
Edge is good at that, man. He's really good at that. He's really good at convincing people to give him world titles.
He used to do that back in the day, huh?
People blamed me back in the day. They were like, "Oh, Triple H, why won't you drop the belt to Jeff Hardy?" That was all Edge. That wasn't me. That was all Edge. I wanted to take the pin for Jeff at Armageddon. Edge said, "Oh, I should take the pin because of our history and all that other stuff." And I was like, no one cared that you guys fought in all these tag team matches back in the day. No one really cares. How about I take the pin because Jeff was chasing me as champion that whole time? But no, just let Edge do whatever,
Absolutely.
And
I get blamed.
I think we should see Triple H at ATP gaming, man. I really think we do. He should suit it up there.
He's our investor. Again, he's retired, man.
F that. Come on. Isn't Gang of Mania coming up?
He only wrestles when he has to wrestle Tony Khan. He beat him in the casket match.
It's classic.
I would like to take my hand at Patrick Mahomes.
Whoa! It's crazy, Mr. Levesque? No, it's crazy. I even suggested earlier, while Sheamus was brawling with Ludwig Kaiser, potentially one day Sheamus versus Pat Mahomes in the ATP gaming as well.
You brought it down, Steve. This guy just made a blockbuster announcement.
That too. I'm just saying.
You're talking about Sheamus. Sheamus. Who cares?
Listen, I like Sheamus. Great spotter. Helped me out a lot when I was lifting heavy. But let's be real. Sheamus, you're not really moving any needles with that. Me versus Pat Mahomes for the WWE Championship. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. The story writes itself.
I kind of helped him get there.
Yes.
Mahomes got a lot of
Can the legend do it again?
What's going on in the background? What do you have? Twinkle, twinkle, little stars in the background.
Let's just say it was a Christmas gift, Mr. Levesque. It was a Christmas.
What are you, 5? That's something I got my daughter when she was 8.
No. And just say the stars go. Actually, I get turn the stars off. Actually, now that I think about it, we'll say a second here.
It's like the new WWE opening intro.
There you go.
Yeah, no, that's way more epic. That right there, I was getting distracted. I was like, what is Steve, like a 8-year-old with his little glow sticks and stuff?
Hey man, I used to love the old DX glow sticks back in the day. Okay, I was a fan.
Well, as you know, Paul, Steve has trouble falling asleep, so this helps him at night to fall asleep faster.
I thought he didn't have trouble falling asleep. I've seen him fall asleep plenty of times, even when I've been on.
Hey, Mr. Hunter, what do you got? What do you got cooked up for WrestleMania 41 with Gunther and Cody?
I don't even have to say it. Please say it for me.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. Just watch.
Yeah. That's all you guys really need to do.
You don't want to be spoiled.
Exactly.
But,
Brandon Brown
but if things line up, night 1, night 2, talk about having 2 epic main events. We'll have that.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Walt, you still there, bro?
Hey, Triple H, what's this? I know what those teasers are for. I know who that's for. I know that's for Pentagon. You don't gotta tell me now. You don't gotta confirm it. But you don't think it's a little racist to just have them stick them with Rey Mysterio and the LWO right away next week? Maybe I should ask you that question next week.
Well, I don't know who that is, to be honest. So
yes,
that's crazy. That's crazy that you would assume that. But I do know
see
that
if I'm right.
we do know. I do know that we just hired a new guy in lighting named Pentagon. Crazy. So just like when we rehired Phil in lighting, that was very convenient that he was also a wrestler. So who knows? No, I don't think it's guys. I don't see color. Like I don't understand. And you think we're just putting our talent there because we think, no, we ask our talent, hey, what do you want to do? Do you want to do this? We gave this guy a bunch of different ideas. He wants to do this. So am I going to rob him an opportunity to team with the Hall of Famer like Rey Mysterio? Like, this is the problem with the internet. They just think that we're just doing shit. Like, oh, Triple H is racist. He's teaming with the other Mexicans. Or maybe we asked Pentagon, what do you want to do? And he told us this is what he wanted to do.
What's that expression, Steve?
Pat Mahomes versus Triple H, title versus Booker, winner takes all.
Well, we can't have Pat Mahomes booking. No. But I would like to face him for the title.
Well, there you go. I want to face him for the title.
Pat Mahomes.
See that?
Not that golden championship that WWE. He can have that belt.
Yeah, for sure. He can have that one. I'm sure Pat Mahomes will be thrilled for that match when it does take place. I'm sure he'll be thrilled when it does happen. Just like we will all be thrilled this coming Monday, next Monday, when Raw moves to Netflix.
Can't wait.
Simulcast everywhere. You don't have to be delayed. Everyone will be seeing it at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, taking over the beautiful Intuit Dome. It'll be great.
Yes. And then again, in that same building, weeks later, be the UFC big pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say.
Any prediction for that one, Mr. Levesque? Any prediction for that UFC pay-per-view between
it's hard to choose against these Makhachevs and Nurmagomedovs of the world,
Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely. It is.
I mean, it seems like they just get born and then they're told you gotta wrestle a bear.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. But anything else, Mr. Levesque, that you want to say?
This is your year-end show. We had one of the best years ever. One of the best 2-night WrestleManias. One of the best SummerSlams. Broke records, PLE after PLE. And you're like, anything else you want to say, Mr. Levesque?
That's what you do.
It's what you do.
Yeah.
Thank you for an amazing year. Amazing.
Yes, exactly. Thank you.
Booker of the year, promotion of the year, everything.
Feud of the year, match of the year.
It's what we do. I mean, everyone's gonna go and always pick apart the negatives. Like everyone, they always, but those are miserable people. The people that are always looking at teams that are not on the television scenes. They want to know behind the scenes of who stole CM Punk's cookie backstage and stuff. But I'm more worried about the product on television. I could care less about you guys like figured out that Maxime Dupree got into a car accident.
Good question, Mr. Levesque. Any NIL prospect that you guys are looking into as well?
We have a lot
for 2025.
We have a lot, and we're excited for that program. We're excited for NXT. I mean, when you look at a feeder system, it's supposed to be developing new future stars, and it seems like every year, 3 or 4 of them just come out of nowhere and carry that NXT brand, and then come to the main roster and are huge successes.
Absolutely, Mr. Levesque. You're absolutely right. Again, it's been impressive. It's been very impressive, and also in a couple of weeks it'll be New Year's Evil. We're gonna get Trick Williams versus Obafemi. Obafemi being an NIL, finally getting his opportunity at the big title NXT, and let's see if he actually.
I think you forgot Eddie Thorpe too, but okay.
Eddie Thorpe as well, but that's I
Yeah,
think,
that's
a major part of the equation.
You're not paying attention to the show, Steve. It's okay.
What are you gonna say, Roman? I'm sorry.
I said that's a major part of the equation you missed.
Yeah, Eddie Thorpe. Yeah, Eddie Thorpe. That's true. That is true.
What happened to Let's Talk NXT?
It's gonna be coming back.
You know what happened, Romeo? Steve is not. He doesn't commit to anything. He
Steve
says
doesn't just watch.
He says he'll do something, and then 3 weeks later he's like, "I'm bored," and he gives up.
That reminds me of somebody else. Once upon a time.
Oh yeah. Whatever happened to that kid? Whatever happened?
Leave the memories alone.
Leave the memories alone. Yeah, leave the memories alone. No, Romeo.
Well, with that kid, it was probably like 2 days. I remember him. He gave me headaches.
Triple H is going to book Pentagon to win the Chamber and face Gunther at WrestleMania 41 or win Money in the Bank 2025.
Just watch. That's all I gotta say. Who's echoing? I'm hearing myself. It's really distracting.
No, we're all good here.
No, I don't hear nothing.
I hear no
It
echo.
might be you. What's up with the Stanford Wi-Fi?
Well, I'm not in Stanford. I'm where Raw took place in Houston. So maybe it's this Houston Wi-Fi.
Might be.
Oh, for sure.
It's in Texas.
Yeah, it's in Texas.
Really good food.
Very good. Yeah, it's very good food. Very good
Yeah,
barbecue
Mexican?
scene out there. Very good barbecue scene, and
Yeah. My cardiologist is not supposed to know this, but I'm
Oh,
definitely digging into some Mexican food tonight.
edit that part out, Steve. Watch the clip number. Edit that out.
okay.
Yeah, we don't want to get in trouble with the heart doctor now.
No.
Your secret's
We don't
safe
want
with
that.
us.
What do you have in mind? What do you have in mind? Quesadilla, Mr. Levesque, fajita.
No. A wet burrito. A burrito with all the salsa on the top.
Oh, okay. I'm
Carne
sure from
asada. Put extra peppers in there. I want to have a good time tonight.
Oh hell yeah!
chicken,
Well, bear.
chicken burrito, chicken.
I said carne asada. Like,
Carne.
Tony gave you a good New Year's resolution, Steve, that you should stop being a troll, which I agree. Maybe another one, my New Year's resolution for you is listen. Use your ears that are right by your head, maybe clean them every once in a while, and listen what people are saying.
All right. Sorry. Carne asada.
Yeah.
Okay. Carne asada it is. The carne asada. But if you guys have questions for Mr. Levesque, feel free to drop in your questions as well. If you guys have questions for Mr. Levesque after a final Monday Night Raw on the USA Network, any memories that you can remember from the USA Network, Mr. Levesque, that you're gonna miss?
No, not really.
No, okay.
You forget at one point in time, Steve, me and Sean buried the USA Network. They gave us a note of saying things we shouldn't say, and we just said it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. I'm kind of like happy we're going to Netflix and we can kind of just do whatever the fuck we want.
Oh wow.
Oof. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. But if we can move along here, stuff that happened in the year 2024 here. It's also involving CM Punk as well, Mr. Levesque.
And what a signing. Wow.
Besides the signing, that was 2023, but he did an interview on the Ariel Helwani show.
Oh yeah. A great interview. Love Ariel Helwani. Great guy.
Yeah, great guy, absolutely. We love him here. We love that. We love El Nutties. Love that man. So he did an interview. He talked about his bad experience in his previous employer, if that's the proper term to say here. They don't do what you do. They don't do what you guys do.
Yeah. That's very clear when we talk to people from there. I just want to say, why would you prove him right? Even if he said this stuff about us, why would we prove him right? Why would we go out of our way to try to prove him right? It made no sense. Well, I remember too. I remember after night one of WrestleMania, Pritchard, he shows me on his phone, see what the Bucks are going to do. And I said, who? And then later on, I thought he was talking about the Milwaukee Bucks, first of all, because I was confused. Yes, I mean, basketball season was kind of in big swing, Steve. But yeah, show me a picture. Their stupid little faces, and they're going to show the all-in footage. I said to myself, what footage? Like, what are you going to show? Like, you already showed the show, right? And then Pritchard explained to me, they're going to show the footage of CM Punk punking Jack Perry. I was like, why? Why would you do that? Why would you take one of your young stars and show that? So I asked Punk, I talked to him, gave him a call. I said, Phil, what is this footage, everything you said? And he told me word for word, bar for bar, and it happened. And I saw it on Twitter or X, whatever these kids want to call it these days. I saw it. I said, how in the fuck are you this stupid? I could not believe how stupid Tony was showing that footage. But hey, that got him the TV deal, apparently.
Yeah, apparently it did.
Not the fact that you are a wrestling product and you provide cheap entertainment. No. That stupid footage got you the TV deal.
And this also led to to his EVPs attacking Tony Khan for a publicity stunt, just so he can show up on the NFL draft wearing a neck brace as well. That also happened
Doesn't Tony remind you of the boy who cried wolf? All he's doing is just like, hey, pay attention to me. Look at me. Hey, do you see what's going on with me? Do you see it? Like, this guy just pisses me off.
And on this interview, he referred to, if I remember correctly, AEW being Pepsi to WWE being the Harvey Weinstein. Those are his words of pro wrestling, if I remember correctly.
If AEW's Pepsi, that makes no sense. AEW's not even Pepsi. They're RC Cola compared to WWE's Coca-Cola.
And keep those AEW crying on X because AEW is still in the mud. Wow. Those are not my words, were the working man's words. Yes.
Yeah. They look, they have some guys that are interesting.
Ricky Starks?
Steve, I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want his lawyer to make up some new thing to send to us this week, like he does every other fucking week.
It's already a while for Phoenix.
Yeah.
Ray Phoenix. Okay.
The boy who cried wolf, Tony Khan. Look at me. Look at what I'm doing. Oh, I do 3 different jobs. How do you do 3 different jobs? And you're not good at one of them.
Yeah. That also happened. But also, we're still on the topic of AEW here. The one thing I will say, they did provide a good send-off, if you will. That is the retirement match of Sting. Also at Revolution 2024, as Sting and Darby Allin teamed up to face the EVPs for the tag titles. And I will say, they did a good send off. They had Sting walk out there with his two sons, who were both dressed as Sting from different point of time in Sting's career. Tony Khan forked over a shitload of money for Sting's Metallica theme song from WCW back in the day. And overall,
that's the only thing he's good at is forking over money.
And it got a good reaction here at the was it in North Carolina?
You like some Metallica too, Triple H?
What happened, Romeo? You sounding very low there, Romeo.
So you like some Metallica too, Triple H?
Yeah, and I like this match. I know, shocking. I watched it, but when you have a legend like Sting, you gotta watch the send off
in Greensboro, the Greensboro Coliseum. That was one of the brighter things that happened in AEW in the year 2024, if you will.
Do you have anything WWE related?
What happened?
Do you have anything WWE related, like at all?
Well, we did bring up the retirement of John Cena. We did bring up, the fact that you guys provided the feud of the year and arguably the wrestler of the year in Drew McIntyre. And look what the feud with Punk did for him.
Wait. Drew McIntyre?
Yeah, Drew McIntyre.
I think you said Cody Rhodes, wrestler of the year.
Well, you had the match. You had the match of the year. The match of the year was Cody and Roman.
Steve, I think you're confused. Match of the year, Hell in a Cell, Drew and Punk. Wrestler of the year, Cody Rhodes. Tell me who had a better year than Cody Rhodes. I'll wait. Won the Royal Rumble. Won night 2 of WrestleMania, beating the man who held the title for 1,316 days.
Look at that picture. Look at that.
They introduced him as the face of the WWE of this new generation, and he has carried on his back that new generation. Yeah. He has had a title reign, and he's still over as hell. How the hell is he not the wrestler of the year?
Okay.
I like Drew. I think Drew took a big step, a huge step. But Cody Rhodes is the wrestler of the year.
What the hell was that?
What was that, Romeo?
You know, Romeo, you know what that is. Steve trying to troll. What he does best.
Oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, again. But again, the feud between Punk and Drew is entertaining for the most part. We got the famous "I pray for this and it happened." Walty, anything you want to add to this?
No, Papa.
No, Papa.
No, but what we saw about Drew McIntyre? Yeah, he had a great year.
But he's not the wrestler of the year. Cody is the
wrestler of the year. Yeah, it has to be Cody, right? Finish the story, still the champ. But Drew had definitely a break. I don't want to say breakout because he's not a breakout star, but this heel run definitely elevated him without having a belt.
Yeah. So, well, technically he did win the belt. Technically he did win the
World Heavyweight title. Come on.
What do you mean? He won that WrestleMania.
It's not a proper title reign. It's just okay. And it continued the story with Punk. He basically had a year-long feud with Punk.
That is true.
Now he's going after Roman's buddies.
Yes. That is very true. That is very true. Outside of that, again, we did bring up the Netflix deal. We did bring up the John Cena retirement.
What a year that's going to be. Cena's last year.
We did bring up the big story of the year, that being, your father-in-law's lawsuit.
You know, Steve, I think this is where I take a bow. Thank you so much for having me back.
What the? That was early on in the mall. Oh,
you
he
brought
He
that
fucked
in.
up.
fucked up.
Yeah.
I know. I fucked up.
Why would you do that? Why
But
would
he
you do
did.
that?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but it did happen though. We did again. I mean, what else happened in 2024 that we probably did not mention that we probably should bring up? Let's see here. Oh, also in the world of TNA brought back Tessa Blanchard. Yeah, they brought her back, and you know, the internet got upset for the most part, and look what she's doing now. How about the rise of Rhea Ripley? She's a superstar.
What?
I mean, I
Time
thought it
out.
started
like
last
Time
year.
out. Time out.
That's
time out,
sorry
time out,
last year
time
though.
out, Time out. How about the rise of Liv Morgan, who owned Rhea Ripley the entire
I will
year?
say this: Liv Morgan is probably right now the women's wrestler of the year.
I can.
Yeah, she kind of has to be by
It has
default.
to be by default.
Rhea Ripley is so
Well, every other
2023.
woman wasn't that great, unless you want to count Mercedes. But
Mm.
I think Liv had a
Liv.
been more consistent.
Okay,
character
for
wise.
WWE wise, Liv Morgan. If you're from looking at it from the AEW side, I will say Tony Storm.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mariah.
Harley
Tony
Cameron.
Storm's been around for how long?
Yeah, but that
A
timeless
month?
gimmick, I'm sorry,
That's-
timeless Tony Storm. Let me correct myself here.
She got her
Time.
ass kicked by Mariah May. Who owned her?
Yeah,
Mariah May,
Liv Morgan is the
mid-title reign.
best.
Liv Morgan. Yeah, so that's why I said I categorize both AEW and WWE. I categorize. And look at it. Speaking of great champions here, we're joined here. Oh my God. Taking the time out of his busy schedule. He is the reigning and defending WWE Gold Champion and World Champion,
Golden.
Golden Champion, and as well the WWE Champion here in the ATP Gaming, the one, the only, the great Patrick Mahomes.
Wow.
Hey, Steve, you also forgot to mention defending Super Bowl champ. Come on, man.
I'm sorry, I'm in the moment. I get nervous when you're around. I get started.
Hey, don't get nervous, man. I'm just like everyone else.
You know, this is like Ronaldo.
And you forgot to
on
mention I'm an
launch.
investor. I'm an investor to ATP, man.
Another investor as
I
well.
bought Conor McGregor shares, man.
Yeah, you did. How
Hey,
you been, Mr. Mahomes? How was your
You know what
holiday?
my favorite moment of 2024 was? When I
What
stared
Super
down
Bowl?
Braun Strowman and I told him, man, you ain't going to take me down. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
Use my Super Bowl rings in the ring, man.
Disappointment of the year. Britt Baker versus Mercedes.
Oh, man. We're talking about AEW. You guys know I don't watch that, man. I'm Team WWE.
We
Listen.
know.
That was disappointing, but Jimmy and Jay was worse.
Oh,
Yes,
sure.
it was. It really, really was.
What do you mean? Jimmy and Jay was a good match, man.
In what universe?
Hey, man, I enjoyed it, man. I felt the intensity that these guys were showing out there, man.
For sure.
You know what I want to see in ATP gaming? Mahomes versus Goldberg. How awesome would that be?
Goldberg. I thought you said Triple H.
I'd like to see both.
I heard Triple H call me out, man, and I accept the challenge, man. He can fight me in a title eliminator.
Title eliminator.
Him and his title eliminated, but he wins all of them. So
He
it
didn't
don't
want to.
matter.
Yeah, he didn't want to fight for that golden championship. He didn't care about that.
Yeah, man, it's a prestigious belt, man. Look, I have two of the most prestigious belts in ATP gaming. By the way, guys, if you guys need to switch your carrier, T-Mobile, iPhone 16, you guys want to get the new Apple Intelligence, make sure you guys get the iPhone
Ice
16.
cream.
All right, can you buy me the iPhone 16? I'm still on the 13.
I still got the 15 Pro Max Pro.
Well, the cool thing about T-Mobile is it doesn't matter if your phone gets damaged or if it's old, you can trade it in for a new phone.
Get that Apple Intelligence.
Yeah, Apple Intelligence.
AI.
And then also, guys, make sure you guys take advantage of YouTube TV this season and make sure you guys don't miss the NFL playoffs.
Bundlerooski. Bundlerooski.
Bundlerooski.
Bundlerooski do.
I'm not at that ad read yet, Romeo.
Oh.
Can't wait. Can we just fast forward to the playoffs? Watch teams that I don't have any favoritism for.
What do you mean? We have Pat Mahomes, man. Come on, the Chiefs. By a landslide. Come on,
Sure.
man.
Underdogs. I get it.
Always underdogs, man. Always underdogs.
Can't
Ain't
wait
that
to
right,
see
Mr.
just
Mahomes, sir?
Stick it to Josh Allen. I can't
Ain't
wait.
that right, Mr. Mahomes?
No, man, we're the favorites, man, and that's what we like. We like that pressure, man, because you know what they say, pressure makes diamonds, man.
Exactly. Pressure.
If I have a poor kid, it's going to be called Diamond.
Wait, are you even playing? You're not gonna play next week, are you?
No, I'm not playing. I'm not playing till the divisional.
Oh, breaking news.
Ah.
Breaking news.
What's the breaking news,
That is
Romeo?
breaking news.
What he just said. Steve, are you listening?
Yeah, he just said he's not playing till divisional round.
Divisional.
Do you know how many weeks off that is? That's like 3 weeks off.
Yeah,
I'm not
see,
familiar. I'm new to the sport. Okay, bear with me. Okay.
Steve,
New to
if
the
I have a New Year's
sport.
resolution for you, man, it should be you shouldn't be talking when other people are talking, man.
Oh, come on. Come on. Sorry, I'm still new to the sport. Okay, I didn't know you take this time off and the division.
Yeah, we got the 1 seed, Steve. So we got a bye week.
How many? Okay, bye week. Okay, that's 1 week. Okay, that's 1 week. Bye week.
Well, they basically have 2 bye weeks because they already clinched the first seed. So the Chiefs are not going to play their starters next week.
Well, I'm sure Pat Mahomes will have the spirit of him will be out there on the field, right, Mr. Mahomes?
Yes, man. I'll be on the field wearing some great Adidas gear and wearing my Mahomes FLX shoe, man, that you can get on Adidas.com today.
There you go. There you go. There you go. But I do want to say, Mr. Mahomes, I hope you had a wonderful holiday. I know you guys had a big win last week against the Steelers. It's a good win.
It's a huge win, man. We clinched the first seed because of that, man.
Exactly.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you guys my match of the year.
What's your match of the year?
Man, I really love the tribal combat between Cody and Solo, man. That was my favorite match this year.
Was that tribal combat?
Whatever that was, but Roman Reigns returned and there was a huge reaction in Cleveland. Biggest reaction I heard in Cleveland in a long time.
Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah, that was a big moment when Roman Reigns made his return at SummerSlam 2024. Now being named the OTC.
Yeah, man, the original tribal chief until I came around. Now I'm the antique chief, the new tribal chief.
Well, he's got a point. I mean, no one could stop him.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Pikachu tried to stop me last night, and that little fat guy, he couldn't do it.
How many feuds are you trying to start? Because now Roman Reigns might have to see you in the ring at 18.
Hey, man, Roman can see me.
Really?
The Rock can see me. The whole bloodline can see me, man.
Oh,
I'm not
this
John
guy's
Cena, man. I'm not John Cena. You can see me anytime, man, and I'll still dominate and I'll still win.
Cena too.
Just like you could be winning with your auto insurance and home insurance with State Farm, bundle risking them up all together. Yeah, I put that together.
Dude.
Yeah.
I would think you give Joe Burrow a chance,
Well, this guy just lined up his whole booking plans for 2025. Like 5 or 6 challenges.
Pat Mahomes, no disrespect, but why do you sound like Seth Rogen?
Hey, man.
You are my pick to win.
It's better than be called Kermit. I'll take Seth Rogen.
You are my pick to win another Super Bowl.
Yeah, as the Chiefs should be, man. We're the favorites.
Very bold pick.
Bay Area, Chief, yeah.
Kind of happy we don't have to see the 49ers this year.
Oh, how is that game right now? Anyway, how is that game?
How's
Man,
that?
it's a really intense game right now, man. The Lions, they're fighting team, man. I would like to see them in the Super Bowl.
Really?
Well, yeah, they beat us last year, week 1, and we never got our revenge.
Ah, I see. This is more of a revenge thing for you. It's personal. It's personal. I get it. Totally understand, Mr. Mahomes.
My home.
My home.
Yeah, we gotta fix that in 2K. Why did it say my homes?
Well, what can we say?
To be fair, it was the announcer that she's not even
Yeah,
allowed
man, she
anymore.
could
I don't know how she keeps.
Yeah, she left WWE over stupid reasons. I saw it on Instagram.
Oh,
She was
come on.
no, she whining about being one of the best announcers ever. Not since Tony Chimmel have we had a good announcer like her.
Tony Chimmel.
Chimmel. That's a name I
The
have
rated
not heard.
R.
Oh, guys, I'm team WWE, man.
That's a name I have not heard in a long time. Superstar.
And speaking of superstars, I'm going to give you guys my superstar of the year.
You.
No, man, I'm the ATP gaming superstar of the year. Come on, Steve.
Okay. Who is your superstar of the year?
Well, this superstar, he delivers every single time, just like Uber Eats delivers to your house on game day. So make sure you guys. What I have to do on my ad read to get mad when I don't do them, Walter.
Yeah,
You're right. We do need the money.
Yeah, you do need.
Well, I need the money. You guys don't get paid for this. I do.
What? Oh, man. What's our
But anyways, my superstar of the year, he always delivers. He brings great energy whenever he's in the arena. Let's just give a big yeet to Jay Uso.
Wow, the guy that you beat for the title? Come on, man.
Just shows how unbiased Patrick Mahomes is.
Yeah, man. You see the arenas, man? Every day I get hyped up and I watch the Backlash France, and I get excited, man. When he comes out to the arena and all those fans are going, Jay, Jay, Jay. I get excited, man.
You watch Backlash France every day?
No, I just watch the entrance every day.
Okay. Shouldn't you be watching film?
I don't really need to watch film, Romeo, to be honest, man. I mean, I either throw it to Kelsey or I throw it to one of my wide receivers and they catch it.
Throw it to Kelsey.
Throw it to
Pacheco.
Like Kelsey will run his route, and then I say, "Oh, is he open?" No, he's not open. Then I look, and one of my receivers might catch it. If they don't, it just gets intercepted. It's all right.
Who's a receiver that you love to throw the ball to? That's not Pacheco or
Well, Pacheco's a running back, Steve.
Well, who you like to throw the ball to from time to time? Like all comes.
I like throwing the football to everyone, man.
Okay.
I don't have a favorite. What, are you trying to get me in trouble with my receiver, Steve?
No. I'm sure there's that one
Don't
throw
you want
that
to do
you
check
throw.
downs to Pacheco or Hunt,
Well, P. Ryan is our third down running back.
Oh, it's P. Ryan. My bad. I forgot about P. Ryan.
See, maybe Walter should be in the film room, and I could just keep watching.
How about Clyde Edwards-Helaire? He's not
He's
there.
not even on the team anymore.
Steve, can
Really,
you
I'm
watch
going.
Chiefs receiver, Steve?
It's crazy. Last night, when we saw Pikachu versus Pat Mahomes, we wish Chris Collinsworth was calling the action, but he was busy with the Commies and the Falcons.
Man, what a game that was, man! And Jaden Daniels, he's showing why he's going to be one of the great young quarterbacks in the NFL. And Phoenix didn't look too bad either, man.
You saw that guy that cashed out his parlay. Turns out,
well, Steve, I can't talk about bets like that, but if you guys want to make bets and gamble responsibly, go to DraftKings.com.
DraftKings.
Yeah, it's the official sports book of the NFL. Steve, I gotta do all the reads.
I'm more of Team FanDuel. I'm Team FanDuel, just like your Team
WWE don't got a sponsor yet.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We got LPO Chicken.
Oh.
LPO. That's a sponsor, bro.
Wait, are you saying El Pollo Loco?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't like El Pollo Loco.
What do you like?
Man, nothing I like more on game day than a Whopper from Burger King, man.
Whopper from Burger King. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
man, because at BK, you can have it your way. And download the BK app today.
Sing the song.
Whopper, Junior Whopper, Double Whopper, Triple Whopper. BK, have it your way. You rule. Man, they gotta pay me more money for that one.
What's your go-to when you're at you're at Burger King, Mr.
McDonald's?
What?
What the hell?
Steve,
Sure,
I just said a Whopper. Why are you confused?
Besides the Whopper. What
It's
else
just the
do you like?
Whopper, Steve. That's all I get is the Whopper.
Okay.
Not
Maybe I
really
thought
everything.
maybe you were a chicken sandwich kind of guy. Who knows?
Chicken. You just call Mahomes
Yeah.
a chicken?
No, a chicken sandwich kind of guy, from Burger King.
It sounds like you're calling me a chicken, Steve, and I'm not afraid of anyone.
No, I'm not calling you no chicken. Come on, no.
Man, the only chicken that you should be afraid of is the chicken spice at Wingstop. No flex zone, baby.
I was thinking more of Wendy's tonight.
Wendy's
tonight.
Man,
It's
man, Wendy's is,
10:54.
I don't know, man. Wendy's is nasty.
I was thinking like that Biggie bag,
Biggie bag,
double stack with the
Fatty.
the
fries
Krabby Patty,
and spicy nuggets.
Krabby Patty.
Man, Walter
my
got
small-
cocky now that he doesn't have to make weight for cruiserweight anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Let
I'm eating
himself
whatever
go.
I want now. Not a cruiserweight
Come
anymore.
on, Walter, you might cash in. Come on, man. Come on,
Hey, man, I'm trying to watch my figure for the playoffs. Didn't have any of that cake that they had for Netflix,
Well,
man.
that cake was probably contaminated, man. Come
It
on.
looked disgusting.
Yeah,
It was inside a
red
football.
velvet cake.
Red velvet.
Nah, you
cake.
saw Lamar and Henry. They said, "Fuck that cake."
Fuck that cake. Nah, hell yeah.
Hopefully Travis didn't get food poisoning, man.
Patty only likes chicken 50% of the time. What the?
Well, it's a good. It's good. It's good protein, Steve.
Yeah, the chicken Big Mac's probably the worst thing in 2024. Actually, yeah. If we're talking
That's
about
why-
2024, the chicken Big Mac was not good.
Yeah, man. That was a failed experiment for sure, man.
They brought the McRib back though.
Yeah, they have to be desperate somehow, man.
And the snack wraps are coming next year. Oh, I can't wait. We just need the Grimace Shake announcement. I'll be fine.
Grimace, come on, Walter.
Fuck Grimace.
ATP.
Fuck the Mets and fuck Juan Soto.
Well, I don't try to think
Oh,
about
man,
the
why you
Mets.
say that
I
about
try to
Juan
think about the
Soto?
shake. Yeah. Now Juan Soto is the biggest fuck you of 2024.
Oh man.
next to the Indianapolis Colts, right next to them.
What did the Colts do, man?
They didn't try hard enough last week.
Yeah, man. They had a playoff. They had
Yesterday.
a chance to get the 7th seed, man.
Right? They had Joe Flacco working his ass off and not enough.
What are you doing, Steve? You watching some hentai and now you put
Nah,
your headphones
off.
in? What's he got his headphones on? What is this?
There you go.
He's
My
watching hentai.
match of the year is Big Boom AJ versus QT Marshall, certified 5-star classic.
Oh yeah, it's up there.
It is.
I've never seen that match, man.
Oh,
Oh man, it's free on YouTube.
Is it WWE?
I watch it almost every week. But
well, let's just say Big Boom AJ wanted to go to WWE.
Is it WWE?
No.
oh,
Then I'm not watching it, man. I'm Team
Oh,
WWE only.
but he wanted to go to WWE. He did.
Mahomes, you're not gonna be watching Wrestle Kingdom and Wrestle Dynasty this weekend?
Wait, what? Wrestle what?
Wrestle
He's like,
Kingdom 19.
The fact
Main
there's
event.
19 of them and I haven't heard of it once is crazy.
You don't want to see Zack Sabre Jr. versus Shota Umino?
I don't know any of these guys, man. Are they going to be in the Performance Center one day?
They're gonna be
Performance
ID.
Center.
You want to see Yoda Tsuji versus Kenosuke Takeshita?
All right, guys. Is this like Japanese wrestling?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, at least he didn't say Chinese.
Okay. How about this? Do you look forward to seeing Big Omos wrestling in Pro Wrestling Noah?
No, don't be ridiculous, Steve. Hey, come on.
Oh man, I won't watch it live, but I'm sure we'll watch a replay when it shows on WWE Monday Night Raw, which is going to be on Netflix. The new way to watch WWE, and especially worldwide. If you're worldwide, get Netflix today to catch up on all WWE PLEs and also WWE Raw every Monday, simulcast, no matter where you're from. I got one more ad.
I know you got one more. You got probably 2 more ad reads in you, Mr.
No. I literally got one more ad read, and then afterwards I can dip. I have to do all my ad reads.
What's it on?
Don't worry, man. You guys got to set it up.
Oh, we gotta set it up.
No, you guys trust me. Don't worry. Once you guys set it up, then I'll read it.
Is Wrestle Dream the same day at Wrestle Kingdom in the States?
Wrestle Dream. We're not in October. Well, whatever. What is it? Dynasty.
So it's the day after. So basically, Wrestle Kingdom on a Saturday morning. Bro, you doing a watch along for that? You doing a watch along on the True Elite channel?
I won't be there.
What about Wrestle Dynasty? I won't be there. You'll be there?
I won't be there.
Oh, okay, he won't be there. You heard it here, folks. You heard it there.
Very rare chance.
What time would that be? 3 in the morning.
Go watch Zach.
There's a wrestling show at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, New Japan Pro Wrestling.
I'll be sleeping.
You'll be
nice, Steve.
I'll be not
watching.
I'll be man.
You're gonna be in and out of sleep.
Freezing at work. Well, you'll be.
That's Saturday, yeah, but Sunday, not quite. But yeah, I'll catch a replay. I'm good. I'll catch a replay.
We're gonna get spoiled on Twitter. Breaking news.
Breaking news. Man,
just like I do every year.
Man, I went back and had to watch the draft, and I would like to thank Mr. Khan for drafting me, and I'll become the TNT champion someday.
God,
oh man, you're on Team AEW. I feel bad for you, man.
Hey, couldn't even make the Continental Classic.
Maybe he makes the Joker Wilds tournament.
Yeah,
man. Oh, he's definitely in that.
Joker's wild, man. AEW just does random shit, huh?
For real, they do. I don't know what the fuck this.
They do. They absolutely.
You know, I tried to watch an episode of AEW once, and I was confused.
What confused you, Mr. Mahomes? Sorry,
I
get nervous.
Man, it was weird. I don't know, man. It was just first off, they were the tag champs. I don't know their names, but they look like hippies. They were apparently EVPs, but they didn't have any power.
The Young Bucks.
Yeah, they didn't have power. Some bald-headed guy told them what to do.
Christopher Daniels.
Yeah, but aren't they EVPs? That's like if like a special teams player told Coach Reed what to do.
Yeah, you make a valid point there.
Yeah, it was just confusing, and I got confused with all the titles. I don't know what title was what.
It'd be like that. It really do be like that, Mr. Mahomes.
Like the world champion opened the show.
Yeah, that randomly happens from time to time with AEW.
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah, he opened the show and he wrestled like a 20-minute match.
20-minute match. Yeah, he did.
But then the guy who was like the Intercontinental champion, he closed the show.
Yep, he did.
Intercontinental champion.
Yeah, the Will something, man. I don't know his name. Not WWE.
Washington.
Will Ospreay.
Sure, man. I guess that was his name. But why do they always have to wrestle so long in AEW, man? It feels like they're always trying to do too much, man. Like it's like they're trying to do a bunch of trick plays every single play. Like, what's wrong with just a halfback dive every once in a while?
You know, what I think too, sometimes too, Mr. Mahomes, they're very hydrated after the matches, right? They're very
Well, I don't have a Gatorade ad read, Steve.
Bro, I mean, we need a rematch. ATP Gaming. We have another 5-star classic. Down the road.
Down the road. You got to build yourself up the card. I'm in the world title picture now.
Yeah, man. And if you want to be in the world title picture in life, you got to go seek some help every once in a while. It's not a bad idea to talk to someone about mental health. Because if you guys do, you'll feel better in the long run. Trust me. I talk about mental health with my therapist every single day, man. So if a professional like me, and Romeo, I'm doing my ad read. Stop interrupting. I don't have a therapist. But if a professional athlete like me, hey Steve, can you edit that part out so that way the ad read kind of flows through?
Sure. I'll talk to the ad department to go get on that.
Yeah. But if a professional athlete like me can go see a therapist, you guys should also get some help too. Seek help today.
Hashtag ad.
And then also I forgot to say gamble responsibly, all the states, the hotline. Yeah, you guys know the hotlines.
I thought
responsibly. I'll gamble $1,000.
I thought you were going to promote Prime. I thought you were,
Yeah, where's the Prime drink?
Where's the Prime drink? Where's the Prime ad?
Yeah, Prime. I don't know. I think that deal might be over.
Oh, well, the deal's over. Okay, very well, Mr. Mahomes. But we do know that you will have an amazing 2025. I know you guys will win another Super Bowl. Another one. It's happening. I'm surprised he didn't talk about his hair with Troy.
I can do an ad read for Head and Shoulders.
Go for it, Mister. Go for it, Mister.
Well, you gotta set me up, man. You guys know how this works. You gotta set me up. Once you guys talk about a topic, then I'll talk about it.
Yeah. Let's see here. Also, you got Jack Perry going up against what's this dude's name? Yoda Suji at Wrestle Dynasty. It's crazy because two guys with long hair, right?
I don't know who these guys are, Steve. But if you guys don't want to smell like these AEW fans in their arenas, because I heard it smells over there, and you want to make sure your hair feels good, get some Head and Shoulders and clean that scalp today. Tiny Troy approves of it.
There you go. All right, guys, it's about that time. We put a bow on this. Want to thank you all for taking the time out of your days to listen to us. It's been a wonderful 2024. 2025 will be a good year for everybody. Romeo, once again, congrats on True Heat getting 20,000 subscribers. Congrats on that.
Yeah.
And Pat Mahomes, congrats on the Super Bowl ring. And here's to another one.
Yeah, man. And also my future son, Platinum. Super excited for you to come into the world.
Mm-hmm. I want to thank all of you for tuning in today. Much love to all of you. All right. You guys can follow the Around the Point Network over on X at AT Point Network.
Wait a second, Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, I was laughing at that comment.
Which one?
One on the bottom.
Yeah, I thought I was tripping. I just seen Walter playing with his third arm. Oh,
gotta have 3 arms in check.
Also, Steve, let me just say it wouldn't be 2024, the end of 2024, without you making one last mistake.
Which is
the title of this stream.
That was Pro Wrestling in 2024.
That's not what it says.
That was bro.
Man, dude, this is why Steve would not be a good NFL offensive coordinator. He makes too much mistakes, man.
There you go. I'll edit it. We'll edit it in post. We'll edit it in post. Hey,
Vintage.
It is what it is.
it is
Vintage,
that was pro wrestling in 2024. Well, thank you guys again for tuning in. Much love to all of you guys as always. You guys can follow the On the Point Network over on X at AT Point Network. Follow me on X at Heel Steven. Walter, let them know where can they check you out.
At Ham Walter. I hope everyone has a very, very, very nice New Year's tomorrow and for a better 2025.
Exactly. Romeo, let them know where can they check you out.
Romeo Damas. Happy New Year, everyone. Be safe. Don't do anything stupid. Don't blow off your hands.
You guys doing a rare RV tomorrow?
I won't be there.
There you go. Mr. Mahomes, sir, anything you want to...
Nah, man, just get YouTube TV and watch the NFL, man.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus, okay.
And Triple H,
It's just the ad read.
and Triple H, man, I can't wait to see you inside the ATP gaming ring and your title eliminator.
Wow, that's a big.
Yeah, it is. And that being said, guys, thank you all for watching.
Listen, man, everyone says, why I do title
Is all
eliminators?
this?
No, I do title eliminators because if you want to beat me, you got to beat me twice.
Twice.
Like you beat Jey Uso twice.
I'll just cash in and call it a day.
There you go.
No, Walter, I'm actually talking to some people. We're going to make your cash in a title eliminator match.
Happy New Year to you
Yeah,
all.
right.
Happy New Year to you all. Much love. Drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. Like Romeo
If
said,
you guys
don't-
want to drink responsibly, Bud Light is one of the best drinks that you guys can have. Drinking responsibly. Bud Light is the official beer of the NFL.
much love to all of you guys. Happy New Year. We're out of here, y'all. And for one last time, in 2024.
Listen. Fuck up. Get out.